Hi friends, I'm in the kitchen and I'm making Drizzle Me Skinny's lemon raspberry muffins. This is the second time I'm baking these and I've adapted the recipe to get them down to one smart point, one per full-size muffin. So I wanted to show you what you'll need. Of course you're going to need a cupcake tin or muffin tin, and you're going to spray it with cooking spray and not use liners. And then for the batter, you're going to need an egg and some egg whites. You're also going to need some applesauce, a fresh lemon for juice and the zest, some unsweetened almond milk, also some baking soda, baking powder, some vanilla extract, fresh raspberries, and then my favorite, Sucre and Gold brown sugar alternative and all-purpose flour. So let me show you how to do this and make the batter. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your egg whites, and also your Sucre brown sugar alternative, and you're going to whisk it together in a bowl. It will become a little bit thick and a golden brown color. Once you do that, then you're going to add in some other ingredients. A third of a cup of, let me go grab a spatula. A third of a cup of applesauce goes in. Then you're going to add in some lemon juice, and I used my Weight Watcher juicer. It's very easy to get the juice out, and then I'm going to measure 2 tablespoons and put that in the bowl. So there's 1. So 1 lemon has about 3 tablespoons of juice. So that goes in there and that gets stirred in as well. And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract goes in. Okay, and then you're going to mix that together. The next thing you're going to add in is a 1/3 cup of your almond milk, and I'm using the unsweetened 30-calorie almond milk, and I'm going to measure out a 1/3 cup and add that in. And then that gets mixed up, and then you're going to add a couple more ingredients. Once you have everything stirred well, you're going to add in your baking soda and baking powder. So baking powder is going to be 1 teaspoon, and the baking soda will be 1/2 teaspoon. Oops, wrong side. I love these little containers I got at World Market. I store everything in containers now. And then you're going to stir that in. And then you're going to add in your lemon zest from the lemon. And when you zest a lemon, don't go down to the white part or past the white part, because you don't want that in your zest. Now, I added the zest. I don't think it called for it in the recipe, but I find adding zest really brightens it up. To the wet ingredients, I'm going to add the all-purpose flour. Since I already have out my 1/3 cup measurement, I'm just going to use this. So I need, let me double check. I need 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. That means I need 4 of these. So there's 1, 2, 3. That's 1 cup. And the 4th one is 1 1/3 cup. So then you're going to mix that in, and the batter will become thicker since the flour is added. Okay, the batter is all combined. Make sure it's combined well before you fold in your raspberries. Now, I popped my raspberries in the freezer because I find when baking, if I freeze them for a little bit, they don't get mushy in the batter. So it calls for 1.5 cups, but I am putting in the whole thing. You can cut them in half if you like smaller pieces, but you're going to gently fold in the raspberries into the batter. My husband just loves these. I always give him a muffin in the morning to take in the car because he has an hour commute. Okay, this is all combined, and we're going to start filling the muffin tin. My muffin tin has been sprayed. And again, this recipe makes 12 muffins and 1 smart point per muffin because I adapted it down. So then you're going to take, well, I like to use an ice cream scoop to fill my tins. And you're just going to start filling each cup of the prepared pan. Okay, these are all full. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? For a little extra goodness, I think I am going to add some sucre and brown sugar right on top for some sweetness and a little crunch maybe. I don't know, I'm just trying this and flying by the seat of my pants. So let's see how this goes. I put my sucre in a nice container, get it out of the bag because I use it so much. So I have just a tiny little spoon and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on top of each muffin. Now I haven't done this before, so I don't know how that'll turn out, but it can't be bad. It's sugar, brown sugar. I love everything sweet. So I'll finish doing this and I'll pop them into the 350-degree oven, which has been preheating since I started this batter. The brown sugar has been sprinkled on top of each muffin. And I'm gonna pop these into the oven. Let me see, they cook for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna pop them in 20 minutes in the oven. I'll check them and see if they're done. If not, I'll adjust the time. But I'll show you what these look like on the flip side when I take them out of the oven. So these just came out of the oven. Let me show you the goodness. You can see the raspberries. You can even see that sucre and brown sugar that I sprinkled on top. I was hoping that would add a little crust to it so when I bite in I can have a little sweetness. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cool these on the rack in the tin for about 5, maybe 10 minutes. Then I'll unmold them, stick them directly on the wire rack and cool them completely before storing in the fridge. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you make these lemon raspberry muffins by Drizzle Me Skinny. They're so delicious, and maybe use my recipe because I got it down to 1 smart point. Can't beat that. Guys, have a great day. Remember to do something kind for another person. Ciao.